Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. This is a determined team right now, and they've gone 7-1 in what's been a terrific start to the season. So the Lakers win the tip. Here are the starters for Montreal. Big Dog is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's the Cobra. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Love, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Ross finds Irving. Knocks down the three ball. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Montreal. It's a three-point game. Here's the Cobra, covered by Irving. Can't cash in from close range. Now Ross. Passes to Gobert. Knocked away. Now Montreal moving it up. The Cobra passes to Carter. Here's the Cobra. Offline with his three. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, D.A. Thanks. We'll see if they can defend and close out on shooters the way they hope to.
Yeah, and one way to take a good shooter out of his rhythm, force him to put the ball on the floor.
And the other thing, Greg, is avoid fouling. Don't bail guys out and give away points at the line.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Outside Porter. The pass to the Cobra. Launches it. Gobert pulls it in.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Outside Irving. The dish to Gobert. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and that one's good.
Timeout. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Suns. The Cobra passes to Carter, and the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul. And it's the Lakers' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Irving, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Porter. Loss against Booker. Here's the Cobra. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Lakers leading by 7. Ross passes to Gobert. He kicks to Irving. Knocked loose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, that's Kyrie right there. He draws so much defensive attention. Guys want to be physical with him, but this guy able to take contact so well for his size.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And that one falls for Irving.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Cobra passes to Booker. Here's Walker. Count it, good. And here's Irving. He's got 9. Goes up from the top of the key. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
That one good for 2. The Cobra's got 5.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Here's Irving, and the foul called on the Cobra. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Ouch, 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Montreal on D, trailing by 5. Gobert, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good. And Gobert drops them both.
See, I have so much appreciation for the way Rudy Gobert plays the game. This guy takes smart shots on the offensive end. He uses that reach to perfection on the defensive end. He is a defense unto himself.
Here's Walker. Good D by Love. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Irving. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Montreal the other way. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love watching Devin Booker finish with power. He refuses to settle for the layup. Nice aggressiveness there.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Irving, fires with 3. It's rebounded by Montreal. Here's the Cobra. 5 points in the game. Some nice passing by Montreal here. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Montreal shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. On the free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Ross. Gobert trying to get open. Ross, that's good.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
A second chance effort. That one goes. Count it.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Irving finds Ross. Back to Irving. To the middle. Stolen by Walker. Left side, Porter. Again, Montreal scores.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Porter with the steal. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's the Cobra. He has 5. And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound, Carter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Feeds it to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Montreal trails by 3. Kicks it to Porter. On the wing, Booker launches a 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
You have to be able to think quickly and make great decisions. And in the catch and shoot, Devin Booker doing work.
Irving looking over the floor. And good that time. Irving's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Booker. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Montreal.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Irving. The baseline jam. No good on the shot. And it's Montreal the other way. Here's the Cobra. A new 14 for Montreal.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot's good. And now a 3-point Montreal lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. The Cobras got the lead up to 5 now for Montreal. On the court right now for Montreal. They've got Wendell Carter. Devin Booker out there with the Cobra. Then it's Porter. And it's Walker in at the 4-man position. It's rebounded by Montreal. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The kick out to Irving. Drills the 3-pointer. Irving's got 22.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Here's the Cobra. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The Cobras got the lead back up to 7 now for Montreal. Outside Irving. Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Gobert, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ross comes in for Green.
Terrence Ross.
Here's Finney-Smith. He has 5. Pass to Gortat. He kicks it to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Montreal. On the wing, Booker. Gortat covering. No good from Booker.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Irving. No good on that one. Walker with some nice D. Here's the Cobra. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. Love's check in for Gortat. And it's Cedi Osman in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Ross with it. Now the pass to Gobert. Pass to Love. Just 4 to shoot. Irving kicks to Osman. Gobert trying to get open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The drive by Booker. Love grabs the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Osman, the pass to Gobert. Over Booker. That one's good, and the Montreal lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Gobert.
I'll tell you, that is nice touch from Rudy Gobert. Sends a message to the defense. You better guard me.
Count that one. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ross passes to Gobert. Dishes it to Irving. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Cobra. Again, Montreal scores.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Irving. He's got 22. Love kicks to Gobert. Irving for 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to the Cobra. Back to Porter. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Osman. Here's Ross. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by Booker. Here's the Cobra. And that one off the back of the rim and in. The Cobra's got the lead up to 14 now for Montreal.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The shot's good from Irving.
You know this. Kyrie Irving, when he has the hot hand, is lethal. On a night-by-night basis, he is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. And the shot goes in. Booker's got 12 in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Montreal. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the Cobra. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Osman. Booker throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
No, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now Irving, 24 points for him. Here's Osman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Montreal leading by 16. Here's the Cobra. He's got 21. Booker outside. Passes it to the Cobra. Carter left side. It's stolen by Gobert. It's 2-on-1. Here's Irving. That one goes in. Irving's got 26 points.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Montreal calls timeout. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
And Montreal making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Montreal leading by 14. Booker the pass to the Cobra. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Now here's Irving. 26 points for him. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 28 points for him.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
And then Carter with the jam.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Love. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
There's the pass to Osman. Now Gobert, guarded by Porter. Gobert can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so it's Montreal now after the basket by the Lakers. They double him with Love. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
Now here's Irving. 28 points for him. Osman the pass to Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 30.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in.
Daniel Green.
Lakers trail by 17. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And here is Irving. He has 30. Here's Gobert. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, this guy's so big and athletic and getting very good at establishing himself on the interior.
Porter looking it over. High post try. Rebound Love.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Green, no luck. Montreal leading by 15. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Here's Drummond. On the wing, Booker. 6 to shoot. Montreal again missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Shot's good.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
And so it's Montreal looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Well, for Montreal, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning, the ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Montreal leading by 13. Kevin Love out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Irving. And it's Osman in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Osman. Has to Gobert. Buries it down low. Gobert's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Booker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And Montreal leads by 13. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
You love to see Terrence Ross on the attack, Kevin. This guy moves well. He's got a tremendous vertical. No reason he shouldn't get to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross. Montreal leading by 11. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Inside, here's Walker. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Ross. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Ross has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, talk about wasting no time. The ball pushed into the open floor, and Ross finishes before the defense can react.
Here's Booker, and the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line, he is such an excellent free throw shooter.
The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. He doesn't get the second one. And here's Montreal. 10-point lead. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter. Passes it to Gobert. Now, here is Irving. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Montreal leading by 8. Back to Booker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. Here's Carter, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Carter's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Here's Ross, and he converts the layup. Ross has got 15.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one, Greg. A high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Booker against Ross. Outside Porter. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Love. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The pass to Gobert. Back to Irving. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Love, and the dunk by Love.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 29 points for the Cobra.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
A shot's good from Irving.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Carter down low, defended by Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
For Montreal, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The first one falls. Amir Johnson's checked in for Gobert. Carter hits them both. Here's Irving. 32 points in the game. Kicks to Love. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Montreal. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
High Arcing shot. Out of bounds. Montreal takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Montreal calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
George Hill's checked in for the Cobra. Here's Walker. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Walker's got 8 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Ross dishes to Johnson. The kick out to Irving. Rocket 6. Floats one up. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 8 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for Porter. And another 3 for Montreal.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They double him with love. And finished off by Walker.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Booker against Ross. Johnson outside. Finney Smith passes to Love. Lakers working the ball around now. Irving can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And then Carter with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Lakers trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Irving up top. He's got 32. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Carter, the best to the Cobra. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. That's now 32 points for the Cobra.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Outside Irving, stolen away. Now Montreal moving it up. There's the lob to the hoop, and then Carter with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Love outside. Back to Ross. Pass to Finney Smith. Fires for 3. That shot misses. And it's Montreal the other way. Down low.
Listen, this guy's a willing passer, and Porter has a natural instinct for this game.
The Lakers really having a tough go here. Los Angeles calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And the Lakers with some changes. Todd is about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. On the court right now for Montreal, we've got the Cobra. Carter out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Hill. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position. And it's sent back by Drummond.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
Irving can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to the Cobra. Carter right side. Goes back up. And then Carter with the dunk.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
A nice shot by Irving.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Hill passes to the Cobra. He kicks it to Carter. Drummond trying to get himself free. Again, Montreal scores.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Back to Osman. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic.
It's a great dunk. He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Irving with the ball. Passes it to Gortat. And there's the pass to Osman. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Montreal, Landry Shamet. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Good work there as it goes. Ross has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Booker the pass to the Cobra. Back to Booker. Here's the Cobra. Drummond trying to get himself free. Montreal again missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kicks it to Ross. Pass to Pachulia. And up the floor again for Montreal, running the court. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
To the paint, here's Osman. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Now, here's Shamet. From past the arc. They get it back. Drummond. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Birch kicks to Osman. Again, Los Angeles.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Osman's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Green. Here's Drummond, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Birch. Some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's the Cobra. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. The Cobra's got 48.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Birch. Pass to Osman. Puts it up from 12. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Here's the Cobra. Here's Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. The Lakers making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Walker's checked in for Montreal. Porter comes in for Landry Shamet. Carter hits them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And so it's the Lakers with it. And Ross with the slam.
Things coming very easily right now for Terrence Ross. He's played with all the swag you could ask for.
Booker outside. Passes it to the Cobra. Right side to Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Los Angeles. He kicks it to Ross. Back to Irving. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Birch. It's Irving, top of the key. And the shot is good. Irving's got 48.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. He dishes it to Ross. Back to Irving. And the pass to Birch. Kicks it to Pachulia. Pass to Ross. Takes a three. No good there. And it's Montreal the other way. Here's the Cobra. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Ross passes to Irving. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Pachulia trying to break loose. And again, it's the Lakers.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
The Cobra passes to Carter. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Birch. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Montreal.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Cobra.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porter kicks to Booker. Now Porter, pass to the Cobra, puts it up. Again, Montreal scores.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
The kick out to Irving. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Porter. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So we see Montreal get the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.